is the video prep for next week. All right, next week, May the 5th. Get ready. All right, next week, May the 5th to May 9th. All right, we're gonna go and see what the majors are going to give us next week. Here on the screen, what do we have? We have the euro dollar. Euro dollar this week has been bouncing up and down, and you guys can see it here on the screen. Let me just place it for you. This is what the euro has been doing. We're still inside this big wedge, okay, right about here, from here to here, and we were taking every single bounce that the euro has provided us. We'll see if next week they are finally going to break and give us the hook to the 13900 for our first target. Second target will be the 139.40 level. You see the confluence right there at the PSR, which is a resistance level. You can see it right there, 139.40. That's on the euro. All right, let's check it out. Aussie dollar. Let's see what the Aussie is gonna give us next week. Aussie, you can see it on the screen. Still waiting to see if they're gonna break the top of this channel that they've been working out for the past couple of weeks. So we're gonna wait for the target around 93.30. 93.30. They need to break, give us the break hook and go around 92.90 to take us all the way to 93.40 for about 50 pips. That's the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, you guys need to remember, last week we closed around 93, which was this level. This week they did the same thing. So we're still waiting to see if they're going to move this target and move the currency all the way to 93.40. That's for this week. New Zealand dollar. Let's go to the New Zealand and see what the New Zealand. New Zealand was unsustainable move. This is what we have in the currency right now. So we might see a small pullback. All right, they need to square up this, and they will come and give you probably a 50% discount on this if they retrace the currency. Wait for the break of the square up, the hook, and the go. Our target 87.20. 87.20 is our target on the Euro New Zealand. All right, after the break hook and go. So you gotta wait for that. Canadian dollar. We were waiting all week for the CAD to give us that 111. It's not coming yet. Instead, they gave us a square up of the past week move. That's all they done this week. So we're gonna be a buyer above this support right here. We'll be a buyer around 109.80. As you guys can see this week, that support has become resistance. So about 109.90 we are a buyer. About 109.80 we are a buyer to the target of 111, 110.60. Between 110.60 and 111 we're gonna be buyers. Now let's go to the chief and see what the chief is gonna give us. Chief this week was gave us a break of the trend that they were working last week. All right, some of our members collected 50, 30 pips along the way. So that's the chief. For next week, we still need to see what the euro will do. All right, if the euro breaks the 3900, we will see this move on the chief going to the upside around around 88.50, 88.40. Currently, we are at 87.80. 87.80. So we're gonna go to 88.50. That's about 80 pips. All right, 70 pips. I'm sorry, 70 pips. So let's look at this. Let me place a set of pips from here to the top, and you guys can see a potential bounce off of these set of pips. We see the 88 and we see the 78.6 on this Fibonacci level. So again, this could be a potential bounce for this currency. We still have a support around the 87.50. which is only 30 pips. So we can risk 30 pips to take it all the way to the top, which will be 88.50 right about here. That will give you the buying point will be above 8800. So you will be making 50 pips to the top. 50 pips to the top. That is 30 to make 50. That's on the chief. Okay, now coming to the pound. Pound this week, they finally broke this day chart top that they had in place around the 168.40, 168.50. They took us to 169, yeah, 169 even. Our target is still the 69.50. So wait till they break this trend line. Wait for the break, the hook, and the go to the 169.50. That's in the pound dollar. Let's look at the Japanese. Let's see what the Japanese did this week. Yesterday after FOMC, it was a big mess. They gave us the run up and then run down on the currency. And that was our target based on the break of the wedge of the pennant that they were working. That symmetrical triangle that you see there. So we'll see if this week they're going to take us down. We need to see what the dollar will do. If they sell dollars, they continue to sell dollars on Monday morning. We might see the move to the 101.50, 101.80 area. Remember, we have this strong 101.20 support line. If we break the 101.20, we are going to the 100 mark, 130, 140. All right. So as a recap, let's do it again. Recap euro. We are at the top of the channel. What are we going to be looking for? If they don't break the 13900, if they don't break this level, we will take it down to the bottom of the channel again to 13800. That's about 70 pips from where you currently are. That's on the euro. The Aussie dollar, we need to break the 92.90. We need to break, hook it, and go to our target of 93.50. They need to square up these candles. A square up needs to get done in that area. All right, let's go to the New Zealand. New Zealand dollar, unsustainable move. This is an unsustainable move. So what do we need after an unsustainable move? We need a square up. Where will the square up comes to? The square up will come around this area, around 50% of that move. So you might see a pullback. Remember, if the Aussie breaks, we might see, okay, the New Zealand, which is like the little brother, the New Zealand give us a break and then a hook to the top. Once we reach the top of this channel, if they cannot get into the channel, you see this is the old channel that we were working on the uptrend move. If they cannot break it, we will get the sell sign. New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar. All right. Now let's go to the CAD and see what the CAD recap looks like. CAD is still waiting to break that line. 109.80, 109.90. We will be buyers around 109.90. Give us a break and give us the hook and the go to 110.20 and then 110.40. They need to come and square up those old candles. The chief, let's see what the chief recap. Let's go over the recap. The chief, again, dollars. They need to buy dollars for them to come and square up those candles. All right. We have support around 87.50, 87.60. Watch out for the chief. Let's go to the pound, the cable. Cable, the same thing. We are going to be waiting for the break, the hook, and the go to the 169.40 area. That's around 70 pips from where we are. Japanese, we're waiting for that break that I told you about. If they continue to sell dollars, we'll see them come to the 101.80, 101.70, and don't take us to the 101.20. So this is what I see in the markets coming for next week, guys. So I hope to see you Monday night. For all of those of you that are not members yet, this is what you've been missing. This is what you've been missing if you are not a member of our room, okay? For the week of April 28, and the week that just ended, May the 2nd, we collected an average of 510 pips. You heard it correctly. That was a 510 pips. I'll prove it to you right now with the alerts along with what the charts did to us. This was our first trade, euro dollar, for 70 pips, and here was the trade. Here was the break. We were at the top. There was a strong resistance. We knew we were at the top of the channel. We took it. We have a stop of 139 for 70 pips all the way to the bottom, all the way to 13800. All right, all the way to 13800. Now that was the euro. Let's go to the pound chief. Pound chief, we were waiting for the break of the wedge, right? There was the break, right? There was the hook, and there was the go for 75 pips. This is how our members trade. They trade for targets. Again, what do we have? AUDCAD, next trade. This was just a trade that we took with them. We were waiting for the break. There was the hook, and there was the go to the top of the channel for 45 pips. AUDCAD. CAD yen. This is CAD yen. Let me show you every single alert that you see in our charts. Every single alert, you're gonna see the alert coming to our members. Like this trade, euro dollar, right? There is the euro dollar, April 29 alert. Go long, you see right here. I'm sorry, go short right there at 138.70. Here is our entry, here is my stop, and here is my target. Okay, oh, the target, I made a mistake here. The target should have been right here, 138.10 and not 139.10. I'm sorry, this is just a typo. So here is the first. How many pips did they capture? 70 pips. Let's go to the next one, next slide. Let's see what the next slide looks like for you to see. Pound chief. What is the pound chief alert? Here is the pound chief alert for our members. All right, here is a pound chief alert for our members. Go long at 14800. That is the go long at 14800. Okay, right about here. See, with a stop of 147.70, with a target of 148.50. Well, guess what? The currency decided to run all the way to the top of the channel of 148.81. Our members corrected an average of 75 pips. Next one, Aussie CAD. Here we go. Aussie CAD. Wait after the falling wedge. All right. Wait for the 101.50, which is here, 101.55. All right. Wait for that. This should have been our entry. I'm sorry about the typo again. So this was our entry. Our PSR. Here is our target. Our PSR target 102.06. And that's exactly where we came to 102.06 for 45 pips. The stop was 30 pips on that trade. All right, here we go. Aussie CAD is done. What's the next one? CAD yen. Let's see the alert sent to our members. Here is the alert sent to our members. CAD yen, 11:45 in the morning. Go short at 139.70 after the break of the wedge. There is the break of the wedge. There is a short trade, 93.70. My stop, 9400. Okay, this is my stop. Here is my target, 93.10. We pretty much, because of the holiday and the move of the yen, we didn't get to the target, but still, if you manage the trade like our members know how to do, they still collected around 45 pips. This was an unsustainable move that need to be squared up. That was the reason why we took the trade. You can see it right here. This is how our members trade. Here is the unsustainable move. We needed a square up. We know there was a wedge. We were waiting for the break and the go, and we got it. All right, next one, pound chief. Let's go and see what the pound chief did. Here is the pound chief. This time we know that it's an unsustainable move and we need a square up to get done, right? So what do they do? What is the alert? That is the alert. Unsustainable move. A square up is needed. What did the currency did? Here is the unsustainable move. Here is the square up that was needed, and that's exactly what the guys did. They took it 148.70, take the short, my stop at 149 for a target on about 60 pips all the way to 148.30, right? That is why you need to learn to trade for targets. Next slide, euro dollar. Again, this time we took the opposite trade. We were right at the bottom of it, right at the bottom, right? We were right at the bottom of the channel, right here. A strong resistance, weekly support from last week. Right? Go long at 137.90, and this is where we got long in the trade. And guess what? They took us all the way to the top of the channel again. That is why you need to trade for targets. What is the next one? Pound dollar. Let's see what the pound dollar did. This is our pound dollar. Yep. Pound dollar, 2:30 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time. We send the alert. Go long at 168.05 after, right here, after the square up. You can see it right here. From this move, we were waiting for the square up. There was the alert. Here is the alert again for our members. Here's the square up that they done at the 78.6. And there was the move. Go long at 168.05 here after the square up. Go long, and there was our first target. There was the hook to our second target for about 85 pips collected. That is target trading. Last one was the pound yen. Pound yen gave us around 50 pips, and there was the break of the wedge that we were waiting for, right? That pennant that you see here. So here we have with a bullish triangle, right? A bullish pennant. That was my target. We went straight at it. Excuse me, 173.05 for 50 pips additionally. So what did the guys do? Our members did around 510 pips. 510 pips. That's what they collected. Let me show you. There you go. 510 pips for the week. All right. So what is it that we do right here in the training room? What is it that you will learn when you come to our training room? And you see it on the screen. First thing you're gonna learn is to trade and when not to trade. That is the most important thing. Learn when not to take a trade. Don't look into the market. Don't go into the market looking for a trade. You need to learn to trade for targets and not for 3 and 5 pips. As you saw it right now, we just came, all right, and we did 8 trades in the week. That was it, 8 trades. Now, what are you gonna learn with us? You're gonna learn to be a professional trader. You're gonna learn to identify patterns. You're gonna learn to know when to use and how to use PSRs. Okay? What is the cost of the room? 249. How many times we meet is right here. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Why we don't trade Friday? Because Friday is where the bankers are closing their books, and you don't want to be in the middle. You need to learn to trade like a banker, not like a retail trader. All right? It's not about trading every day. It's about waiting for the right trade to take. It's not about trading every day, guys. So for the upcoming week, we have an open house, May the 5th, May the 7th, and May the 8th. You can register for the 3 sessions if you want to. We're going to have an open house where you can come and check our room out. You can come and look at how is it that we collect the amount of pips that you see in the screen. All right. So again, guys, this is what I see in the market. All right. This is what I see in the market for the week that is coming up. This is what we collected. How many trades did the guy did? Well, let's check it out. We did 8 trades. Here is trade number 1, trade number 2, trade number 3, trade number 4, trade number 5, trade number 6, trade number 7, and trade number 8. That's all we did. 8 trades for 510 pips. All right. So if you learn how to trade for targets, that's how you will trade the targets. What is it that you need? All right. What is it that you need? Well, simple. This is what you need. All you need is to collect 25 pips a month. That's all you need. 25 pips a month. And what's gonna happen? You practically, with that money, you're gonna be paying for your subscription. All right, this is what you're gonna be paying for, 249 a month. What is it that you're gonna get? Practically a free training room, right? That's what you're gonna get. How many pips do we collect in 1 week? You just saw it. So I expect to see you again Monday. Monday we have the open house, free open house for you guys. Hope to see you guys there. Have a fantastic weekend. For the guys that are our members, this was a fantastic month. We did over 1,200 pips. Again, thank you guys for coming to our YouTube channel. Thank you for coming to our site, and I expect to see you guys in our open house next week. Have a fantastic weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.